Let's go, guys, everyone. Let me share my screen, put on the camera, and let's start. Okay. Chalo, guys. Let's get started for today. Okay. So we will be starting with the first three activities. Good morning, everyone. Let's start with the day review, and then we will do the day planning, and then we will start with the job hunting activities. Okay. It's almost like many days now, so we should get straightforward control on the daily activities. Let's go, guys. Day review. So first of all, open up your OneNote, go to yesterday's day planning. Whichever work is completed, please move that into the done section. Okay. So let's say you were working on these. So throughout the day when you are working, you will move one by one to in progress. And when the work is completed, you will move it into the done section. Okay, this is how it is. Fine. So please arrange this. Step number 2, scroll to the bottom and answer these questions. Okay. Answer the 6 questions one by one. How many tasks did you plan yesterday? One-liner bullet point, right? So how many tasks did you plan yesterday? How many have you completed out of that? Just these are simple 2 counts. Please count it and update the numbers here. Third point, try to identify something. Okay, what did you write yesterday? Try to identify something. What did you do right yesterday? Maybe again a one-liner. Okay, can you put it in chat here, guys? Just put it in chat here. What did you do right? So let's say we can try to learn from one another here. Maybe members on YouTube can also do it. Just write down in one line chat, what did you do right yesterday? So at least we can see what are the good things which we are doing and are we really putting the right thing. Just go to the chat section and put here. Okay, not sure as a viewer, can you do that? Or should I make everyone as part of contributor? Okay, that option is not available. I think we have to make everybody a contributor in order to do that. Okay, let's do this another thing then, guys. Maybe this kind of setting will work. Just go to Q&A, and as part of Q&A, you can just post your observation there. Okay, maybe as part of Q&A, you can post your observation there. So it will be visible here. Just put as a question so we can check it out there. Something what you have done good. Okay. Mansoor is saying spending 10 hours on both job hunting and preparation. So that quality started. Let's try to learn from one another. You can just look for a Q&A option, ask a question. I think it will be visible here. Pawan is saying keeping distracting away and having a clear plan and starting small, means one by one steps. Okay, that's good. Okay, Avinash is saying completed the remaining lectures with more than 10 plus hours. Okay, so 10 hours, 10 plus hours of serious work. Okay. So you need these external triggers, okay, where you push yourself ki, Arey wah, I am doing great work. Self motivation is also very important. Okay. So when you look at that way, okay, yes, I'm doing great job, it will pump you to even continue further. If you look like, Arey yaar, what am I doing with my life? It gets into more problems. Okay. So this is good stuff. So try to keep yourself motivated. Look at the good things which you do, and then keep going forward. Anybody else wants to share it, guys? Anybody else wants to do it? Avinash, thanks for sharing, and we have Mansoor and Pavan also. Okay, Arun is saying distributed the preparation and job hunting for 6 + 2 hours respectively. Okay, that is also good. That's also good. The point is start measuring your progress. So initially, whatever numbers it is, try to stick with that on a daily basis consistently. Okay, once it is consistent, then you can try to improve in that. Okay, but start with some decent numbers. So 6 hours + 2 hours, 8 hours is very good enough. Focused 8 hours means a lot of productive time. And at least as a first, if you are stable there, that is a pretty good thing. Okay. And Avasti says here, making proper schedule to solve all the problems and also feeling confident by completing tasks. Yeah, so this is going to happen. So it's very simple. You want job, it's 1,000 steps to cross. If you keep taking one by one step, automatically you are getting closer towards that 1,000 step mark, right? So every task that you complete, you will feel like an achiever, and then you will be like, okay, so let me utilize 14th November also. So it keeps multiplying. That is pretty good. And Tanvir is saying improving the technical skills, working 6+ hours, okay, on the tech related areas. So that's pretty good. Okay, so you guys are pointing the right qualities which are worth appreciating, and it will continue forward. Okay, that's good, guys. Let's continue with the remaining thing. Okay, let's continue with the remaining thing. So once we are done with this, we can say the remaining 2 questions, guys. Everybody, please go to the remaining 2 questions. If you were not able to complete the task, okay, write down the reason for that, or try to find the area of improvement. Try to find some area of improvement. And always be humble, no matter at what stage of your life you are. Always know that there is something to be improved. Okay, it's very important quality. Never get into ego or pride, I am this, I am that, because nobody are this and that. Everybody is in a journey to improve and get better. Doesn't matter how good you become, there is always a better way to do that. Okay. And if ego is coming, that means you are still not good. You are dealing with egos and attitude and those pride problems. That itself is the area to improve, right? So please be aware of that. So once you're done with this, just decide how do you want to solve that problem today. Okay, come up with some idea. How do you want to solve the problem today? Once you're done, please mark a poll here. Are you done with your day review? Yes. Consider. Members on YouTube also, please complete this. Start a poll. Yes. Chalo, everyone. Okay. Guys, once we are done with the day review, we will move to the day planning. So 5 members on YouTube are completed, 2 members on Google, 3 members on Meet are completed. Let's start with the day review, guys. Everybody, let's start with the day review. We know the steps. Copy everything of yesterday. create a new page 14th of November, paste everything here. Okay. Next, whatever is there in the done section, delete that. Whatever is there in the in progress, move it into the to do section. Okay, simple things. Log in from laptop so it becomes easy for you to do. Copy, come here, arrange it. Fine. After that, yes, 5 things that you want to finish today. If currently you are doing less than 5, okay, your focus should be whatever you plan, you should complete it. For lifelong, don't keep doing only 1 or 2 tasks per day. So keep improving, right? If you're able to manage 2, push yourself to do even third one today. If you're able to do 3, push to do fourth one today. Means improve your capacity, because everybody has 24 hours. The people who can do more in this 24 hours, they will reach towards better goals quickly, right? So please put a focus on that one, guys. Whatever you planned, finish that 100% and come up with a list of tasks to be done. Consider 3 areas. New things which you want to do today, pending tasks might be there yesterday, or something which is there in the park section, and have a bullet point list of today. Each task, it should not be too big, it should not be too small, it should be just reasonable. Okay. Kanchana is also saying 8+ hours on DSA and improving the project skills and staying consistent. Okay, very good. So good qualities. Everybody now be fast. It's 8:44. Write down the task for today. After that, arrange it in the order of execution and estimate each of the task. Okay, please do that. Arrange it in the order of execution, estimate each of the task. Meanwhile, I will be sharing you the task tracking form. Okay, here we go. JobSeeker, daily tracking. Let's go. First, 13 November, task completed. Okay, next. Today is 14th and task planned. Okay, we can remove yesterday's tracking information. Okay, everyone, once you're done with your day review, please submit this one. Day review. Task tracking. Task tracking. Okay, members on YouTube also, please submit this. To submit this, make it a habit. And I think now we will go to the next area already. Data, sort sheet, Z2A. Okay, Ayush is having a new entry. Guys, use the same email. Everybody, every day, use the same email, because this summary is done based upon your emails. Okay. So everyone, please finish it. We will wait for like 1 minute here. KT. Today's streak is KT. And we go further. Okay. Let's do one final sort. Okay, clearing up the blanks and resetting the streak here. Data, sort sheet, Z2A. Okay, here we are. I think yesterday I think it was Arun, right? In chat, we were discussing. Fine. So, guys, be clear in communication. I think the question was with regards to mastery streak. So, one of the day in between, he added, but something happened. So, we will reset it. Okay, no problem. So, let's say I'm just putting some dummy value here. Okay, the count is reset. So, daily do it. So, yes, the count is reset. So, we can just move it here. Data, sort sheet, Z2A. And here we have the daily information. So let's put it in a different shade. And we are already discussing consistency is the problem which people face. So we should solve that issue. Good to see around these number of members are 10 plus days consistent. Okay. So all of these guys consistent for more than 10 days. That is good. Okay. So total we have finished 16 days of tracking. These guys top 3 Mansoor, Tanveer and Arun. They are like fully 100%. And all these rest also Avinash, Sheetal, Raja, they started and no breaks. Up can go is like 1 day streak was reset, but that is all good. Fine. Let's continue with the remaining discussion. Okay, consistency is the key, guys. Nothing else actually works for long-term success. Okay, you might have 1,000 ideas, but if you cannot keep implementing them, results will not come in your life. It is that simple. So it's that simple. Let's further discuss the job hunting today. Okay, job hunting. So what are we talking about? Yesterday we came up with ideas using multiple LLMs on what can be done for job hunting. Everyone, please put attention here. First, we will try to understand it. Then we will try to take actionable items out of it. Okay. And finally, what did we do? Earlier, we went to ChatGPT, and then we did the same activity on Gemini and Perplexity. And then we combined these things into one chat of ChatGPT itself. And on the other side, we use Anthropic Claude, and we have one chat here. Okay. So our basic next aim is we want to read through all the points which both of these two platforms have given. And we will try to just look at it at high level, okay, what kind of ideas are being suggested which can improve our chances to get the job. So first we will list down those ideas. And after that, we will come up with a plan of how to implement it. The first part is understanding. Second part is actually taking actions on that. Okay. So let's start with understanding. As part of today, we will only read and understand. We will not try to do some planning today. And even Saturday, Sunday is coming, tomorrow and day after. I would suggest you to fully read every single line which is generated by LLMs with regards to job hunting strategy and come up with your own plans, okay, how you can implement it. So utilize all that, and next we will connect on Monday. So Monday we will start doing some planning out of these strategies. So you have 3 days to fully understand what these guys are really saying, and then you do your analysis. How much are you doing, not doing? Do some thought process about it. Monday say we will convert into actionable plan, and next week will be the final week of live. By 21st of November, we will be completing our full planning of job hunting as well. And then you can start implementing it consistently. Okay. Already we are building like 20 days of consistency by the end of this 21st. So first of all, we will be launching this link which we created yesterday. So this is the final merged link of ChatGPT. So just focus here for now. No need to go towards your links. You can do that later. First of all, let's everyone focus here and try to get the techniques. Okay, here we go. Let's even take the Claude. We will do one by one. First, we will take the ChatGPT and Gemini, that summary report. Later on, we will go to Claude because both of them are like long information. Let's do it one by one. Okay, it was still writing it yesterday. That's crazy. It was writing and saying, okay, pause ho gaya. Let's see. We are doing the continue. What it does. Oh, it started continuing from that position. So Claude actually writes very detailed ones. Okay. So anyways, we will read through that also. Let this guy continue his rest of the plan for us. Okay, fine. Now, let's continue to first ChatGPT plus Gemini based summary. Okay. And we will read through it one by one. Guys, whatever new ideas that you will see here, I would suggest you to write it down while we are doing the analysis. Anything that you find interesting, you write it down as well. Okay, everyone, let's go through this together. Okay, so after combining everything, below is the final merged version, and zero duplicates, all unique, master strategy, combining the best ideas from all the three places. Everything is reorganized, deduplicated, prioritized, crafted into high impact plan for 0 to 1 year. So perfect. Okay, this is what we wanted. Chalo, this is the only guide you need. Oh, zyada selling kar raha hai. Fine, let's go here. The ultimate strategy to get maximum interview calls, all unique ideas, blah blah blah. Okay, let's start. First, highest impact strategies means if we do this, we have a great chance of getting immediate interview calls. Okay, let's see what belongs as part of this highest strategy. First, you need to work on your resume. That is the ultimate thing. Most Indian companies search for 1 year of experience, even for fresher roles. Means even for entry level, they are looking for people having certain experience. Okay, rewrite job title as junior Java developer, 0 to 1 year of experience. Okay, associate backend engineer, Java developer, trainee to developer. Okay, so first of all, it is saying in your resume, call yourself as this kind of designation. Don't call yourself as you are a fresher. Call yourself as like this, because many of the companies are looking, even for entry level, they look for people having certain experience. So use this kind of title in your resume. This is the tip available, so that searching, shortlisting will happen easily. That's a good thing. Rewrite job title as like this. Okay, so that's a good thing. You can take that as the tip. Rewrite the job title as any of these categories. Call yourself like this. Don't call yourself a fresher. Okay, that is the first tip. This will improve your chances. That's one tip. Second, and in your resume, convert your responsibilities into measurable achievements. Okay, something which can be measured. Reducing latency by certain percentage, implemented security in 3 microservice. Okay, build distributed microservice using Fiend retry. Okay, add production like keywords for your ATS. Fine. So basically some tips are coming. Okay, so first important area you have to do is rework on your resume, and in that some tips are there. Rewrite your job title. Second, measurable achievements, something which you can measure. So measurable achievements. Try to update your resume in this manner. That is the tip. Third, include all keywords for ATS. We know this thing, even for preparation, we were looking ATS keywords. So, okay, that is the first level work. Fine. We know that, but yes, at least this thing is something if we are not doing, we should do it. And these two things are pretty much, yeah, it's a standard for every resume. If you're not doing, that's a good idea. Okay. This hack alone can improve your shortlisting 2 to 5 times better than not having it. So guys, it's an important technique. So that is the first thing we have to definitely do it. So it is a high possible impact. Okay. So we can put it here. Next. Single flagship project. Okay. Microservices, monolith pillar. Nothing but you need to have one very strong project in your resume. Okay, so that is the second thing. One single big project which is like production grade, really solid project. Okay, we already discussed about this strategy, guys. All the people who are working even on the project, we said you try to, okay, don't copy paste the code which I am sharing with you. Rather, you code it at your side and publish on GitHub as public project. So you do the coding at your side, publish it on GitHub as a public project, and in your resume include this link. Include this link. Important thing you should maintain is you have to keep doing regular commits. It should not look like one big project just updated there. It means you have just copied pasted from somewhere. If you are actively coding, that's how it should be. And your funda should be whatever we discuss. First, you code what we are completing in this trainee program. And after that, in preparation, we have a lot of other things also identified. You keep adding those skills in the same project. Means one project with super capability. That is how we have to keep doing it. And it is publicly available. So you're not just talking theory. It is a practical proof that you have built this. You include this also in your LinkedIn. So that is the second major impact item which will create good possibility for you. Okay? And here are some tips. Already many of these things are already there in our preparation sheet. So we don't have to rewrite it. We have identified all of these things and it's there in the preparation roadmap. We will do it. We will put here. Okay, fine. Next thing. Everything is already covered in our preparation. So whenever you learn something, include it in the project here. Next. Okay, write some README document and diagrams. So in GitHub, along with your code, get to this further extent also. Some diagrams, some explanations, some READMEs about what this project is about. So try to include those kind of areas. Next, so this is the suggestion. Deploy on some AWS cloud and you can include those links in your resume. Okay, now just try to understand. Generally, AWS is going to provide some free tier for at least maybe 1 year or 6 months. Recently, they made some change. So you can deploy it there. And then the way we are accessing it, right? We discussed one of the session where EC2 we were calling from our Postman. Maybe you can expose the links or APIs like that. Okay, so that you can even include those kind of links in your resume. But basically, yes, if in case before going to interview, you can bring it up. Or whenever you are actively hunting. So no need to always keep it up and running because it will then start costing you money. But yeah, this is one of the approach. You can deploy on EC2 and include that link, okay, also into your resume. And maybe just when you are going for interview, then you can bring the system up so that that link is active. Maybe you might have to set up some domain also and run your service on 8080 and then via domain, take a domain maybe on a GoDaddy or somewhere. Nothing but they are saying, apart from just the code, if you can deploy it and have a link where it can be tested, add it to the resume, that will also have value. So think about this. If you're not thinking about it, this is a good idea. So public code you will make anyways. On top of that, deployment and access. So that becomes a practical proof that it is your system which you manage to run it on infrastructure also. And before going to interview, you can just keep it up and running. And even if you're not including it in resume, during interview time, you can say, hey, and I've deployed this also using whatever tools and mechanisms. It is a good point. Okay. So publish. This is a good tip. So not just code the project, but even make it publicly available so that interviewers can see that. It's a good tip. Okay, fine. So this is a proof of, yes, interview proof. So that will work more than theoretical explanation. ideas are there, implementation is required. Okay, fine. Let's continue further. In LinkedIn, we need to now do some optimization. So guys, optimizations are something like this. Your headline should cover this kind of information, or basically all your main technical skills. The reason what happens is, if you put these kind of skills, whenever HR is searching on LinkedIn, they might search in people section Spring Boot. So it will come up. They might search microservice in people section. So your profile will come up. They will search Java developer. Your headline is going to come up. So try to include the headline in such a manner that when people are, they will generally look for these kind of searches, they should be able to see your profile there. So rather than just naming which company you are working on, instead of that, you can call this kind of a headline. So searchability will improve. It is a good tip. So the next third area is LinkedIn profile optimization. Okay. LinkedIn profile update. So you can take these kind of keywords on top of that. Next, in the about section, include all your top keywords. Whatever keywords you are putting in your resume, right? Hard skills, soft skills, those things should be somehow reflected in your LinkedIn profile also. Okay. Next, include a short intro video about yourself. Try to see in LinkedIn, they have this featured section, right? So you can make utilization of all these things. Okay, you can go here and try to see when viewers are watching this. So in the heading, all the technical terms which they will be searching, that should be available. Okay. Second, in the about section, you include all the keywords which will be good for searching also. Then top skills and all that sections is also there. You can put that. But you have this feature section. Maybe you can make one video about your introduction. Generally, in interview, they will always ask, can you introduce yourself? Make a short, maximum 1 minute video introducing yourself with confidence, as if you are explaining yourself during interview time, and keep it ready here, maybe as a featured post. So whenever somebody visits your LinkedIn, they will see that, and without even calling you for an interview, they know your answer. This helps a lot during your referral kind of activities, or when HR is reaching out to you. So improve your chances. These are very good techniques, and many small things. If you do all this right, your chances will be really good. So we can say this is another technique. So headline, next about, next 1 minute video. All these are actionable items. As featured post, you can link it so it is always visible on your LinkedIn page. Fine, let's go further. Add project architecture post. Nothing but something about your project also. You can make that as a second featured post. Details about your project, maybe one demo about your project. You can put these kind of featured things which will always be visible. Okay. And then regularly we will keep doing anyway some posting. That is a different thing. But use this section with important valuable things. Okay, fine. Next, on LinkedIn, now it is recommending to do daily actions. Connect with working professionals who have experience. Try to search for people, send connection request. Why? Because if they are already in the same job, so it is going to really, when you are posting something, if they are in your connection, they will see that, right? So whoever are the new connections being added, whenever you post something, LinkedIn is going to show your post to these new people. So constantly keep adding new working professionals in your network, because you never know which guy gets impressed by your technical learnings, and they might give you some opportunities. And you can ask for referrals also, and if they know that you're already doing a good job, so it is going to add a lot of value. Comment on Java related, Spring related post. Nothing but whatever is your career line, you can just go here and search, right? Spring Boot. Let's just search for Spring Boot. Okay, and you choose, I want to post on Spring Boot, and automatically these are some things with regards to Spring Boot. You can do the sorting. Okay, top matches, fine, or you can even do the latest, show result. So all the latest posts will be visible. Just see one, just now this guy has posted something. Okay, so this guy has posted something 1 minute ago. Ramesh has posted something. So whenever these guys are posting something, you know that people might, there is very less activity happening in the comment section. For majority of the post, if you see, okay, the comment sections will not be that heavily engaged. Here, just see 126 likes, but there is no comment available. Even for this guy, 136 likes, only 11 comments available. So comment sections of the posts are not properly engaged for many of the posts. So what you are supposed to do is, in the comment, always tag the person. So when you are in the comment, always you first do @ and then tag that person, because when you tag, a notification goes to them and they can visit it. Don't just put the comments like this, the way these guys have done. Okay, because they might not even read it as well. But when you tag their name in the notification, they will be getting some update if something is commented. So try to do that kind of tagging their name. And the technique coming here is, comment on 20 meaningful posts. What is happening? One side, your LinkedIn is valid, lot of your building projects and other things. On the other side, you are engaging and connecting with more and more working professionals, sharing more valuable things. Now, this is important. Just commenting something like basic stuff, "Hey, arey wah, very nice post," that does not have value. You need to share something like showcasing your technical strength here. Okay, maybe whatever these guys are saying, you can put a post something like, okay, yes, recently I also completed system design, and as part of that, these are the top 3 things which I learned, and I would suggest you to also go through that. It will really prepare you well. Means if your posts are more valuable, rather than, yes, I'm interested, or very nice, keep it up. So if you are sharing value, when people read it, they feel some knowledge coming out, that will be considered good. And this helps during referrals and other kind of activities. Simple tips, but majority are not utilizing it. So we are getting some tips of that as well. So, okay. So we will convert this into actionable plan later. Today we are just understanding this. So connect with people, do this. And third thing it is saying, post project related updates every week, 2 updates. That is what we said. You have to keep working on this project, one big project. Constantly keep working on that. And whatever you are building, try to share it technically onto LinkedIn platform. Maybe code ka screenshot, or logs screenshot, or database screenshot, or API Postman screenshot, or diagram which you have drawn. Please note, it should not look like copy pasted from internet. It should be your work you are showcasing. So constantly for the next 6 months, keep working on the project, keep enhancing the project, and keep doing these kind of activities. Okay. Next, update profile every morning. Okay, maybe another tip. So every morning it is asking, maybe you come and you update your profiles. Maybe just maybe changing the about section. We need to dig with this one a bit more detail. Okay, ChatGPT, let's open a different window here. Okay, what this means for a LinkedIn profile. Okay, how is this valuable for job hunting, and what exactly needs to be updated? Let's try to get some pinpoint deep dive. Okay, on LinkedIn, fresh activity is higher visibility. Means more active people, recently active people, they will get better visibility. And how the LinkedIn algorithm works is new activity, profile freshness, engaging potential. This pushes higher in recruiter search results and people you may know to hire. So if you are doing some fresh activities, then your profiles will keep coming up. Why updating daily actual works? So recently updated profiles. So LinkedIn, when recruiters are searching, they are using something like recently updated profiles. Maybe they have some sort by filter or something like that. When researchers like HRs are searching, so they will do that recently updated profiles. Recruiters uses LinkedIn recruiter tool. It ranks candidates based upon profile relevance, activity level, and freshness of profile. Notice these things. If you are not posting, if you are not commenting, your activity level is going to be very low. If your profile is not having right keywords for the job description, your profile relevance is going to be very low. If you don't have much updates there, gone. And if you're not freshness in profile, let's try to see what update needs to happen. Okay, more so freshness of profile, we still need to understand, okay, what exactly freshness of profile means. Okay, let's try to see further. It might give us some guidance down the line. So link active talent, open to work, enable the open to work, and recently updated. Fine. More impressions in your connection feed. Okay, yeah, these kind of updates it is saying. Try to keep adding more skills on a regular basis. Maybe in the project you are daily doing something. In the LinkedIn, you can update a project section if you are aware of that, right? So in LinkedIn also you can describe a project section. So down here somewhere project section is available. So you can update the project, and on a regular basis, when you are adding more things to the project, keep updating it. So nothing but guys, LinkedIn is a popular platform for job hunting. Other than just being busy on Naukri and other job platforms in applying, be active on LinkedIn, because all the working professionals are here, HRs, non-HRs, and you can utilize this platform as well. So this is what, update your project section, experience section, skill sections, and this will have more visibility. Okay, next, LinkedIn is going to do that. What exactly you need to update every morning? You don't need big updates daily. Small tweaks are enough. Here are some options. Nothing but daily basis we keep updating your profile, it is saying. The same technique people applied on Naukri. You keep updating Naukri on daily, because when recruiters are searching, your profiles will come up. So this is a good technique. Maybe minor headline update you can do. Okay, keep changing maybe one word here and there in headlines. Maybe just reorder, that is also fine. Okay, next, add or remove skills. Work on this every day in the morning. If you do this, it will look like a fresh profile, recently active profile. And when HRs are searching the LinkedIn tool for relevant job seekers, your profile will start coming up to them. About section, nothing but all these portions you try to update. Okay, means top to bottom, make some modifications to your LinkedIn profile. So that is a good another tip. Do this daily, it is saying. So it will keep us active. Okay, that is good idea. So we can just put here daily LinkedIn profile update. We will break it down into actionable items later. Today we are just understanding. Okay, guys, are we clear with this? Are we clear with this? Give a quick thumbs up. These are very small things, but majority of us are not doing it. Guys, are we clear with this? Okay. So ideas are all there. We just searched yesterday, and today we have all these. Now, majority will not be doing these things on a consistent basis. Now, if you do that, you belong into the top 20%, and that is where good chances will be there of getting certain results, right? So do the difference. We will convert this into an actionable plan. But again, implementation is required. Ideas are there. You have smart mind. Let's utilize it. Okay, fine. Let's continue further. Let's continue further. So that is the approach number 3. These are all high impact. Means if you keep doing this high impact, very shortly interview calls will be arranged for you. This is what these techniques are. So rewrite the resume properly. Next, project should be strong project with all the core skills. LinkedIn activities should be heavy. And now let's go forward. You need to do a strong work for referral. That's the 4th area. So that is the fourth area of focus, referral engine. Let's see what exactly referral is going to do for us. Okay, you must do targeted referrals, not random messages. Something like high level format. I am a Java developer, 0 to 1 year of experience, skilled in Spring Boot microservice, blah, blah, blah. If your team is hiring freshers, or rather than using the term fresher, just say entry level professional. If you are looking for entry level professionals, I'd appreciate a referral. I can share my project and resume. Thanks a lot. Okay. Nothing but some kind of message is being suggested by AI. One message which is giving the clarity what you are and what you are doing, and then look asking for a referral. Let's see whether we should continue with this messaging or is there a different way of doing it. But fine, some referral approach should be there. Who you should target, who you should ask for referral. Generally, beginner level roles in startup organizations, SDE1 and SDE2, nothing but beginner level roles in small scale companies, developers in mid-scale companies, your past members of your college who are already working in the companies. Next, recruiters from tech consulting firm. Nothing but look for recruiters who are like, maybe there are a lot of consulting firms, consultancies are available. They are trying to hire the candidate and deploy to the client location. So try to look for these kind of recruiters or your past working people or other developers. Nothing but looks like after searching the internet, they realize your maximum chances of conversion is there. Rather than you talking to a manager of some company, maybe that person might not even revert back to you. If you do this, maybe chances of reversal will be high and something is going to convert as an opportunity. So they are saying narrow down who you ask for referral. Startup may entry level people, they are active, they will just collaborate. Developers in mid-sized company might also do it. Your past members of your college might just strike a bond with you, and then recruiters from this. And you're already building network with working professionals. If you can find these working professionals into these categories, it will help you more, because yes, you are posting also, you are building network and you're asking referral. So try to do that. So some tips are there with regards to that also. And this is what juniors respond more than seniors. So entry level people who are already doing job, they will be more responsive to you rather than you trying to reach out to managers and head of technologies and directors. So better than that will be junior people working, they will collaborate quickly. That is the tip available. So that's the fourth thing, referrals will work for you. Okay, fine. Tip number 5. All these are high impact things. GitHub as a portfolio. So we already discussed about it, in not just one project, but publish on GitHub. That's what these guys are saying. On the GitHub, one flagship project means one is big project. This is your major selling project, which has everything, masterpiece. Apart from that, now it is saying on your GitHub, try to even do more self project, 3 to 4 backend projects. So maybe one project is really extraordinary, which you try to highlight as your recent and major project, but try to have some more projects there into different domains. Now, you don't need to get hired to work on this kind of projects, right? It is public projects. You are learning something, you are exploring some feature, and you can start putting it there. Maybe one into e-commerce, another one into healthcare, another one into maybe travel related, and then there is this payment related. So have one major project, but start building at least few features in some other projects. Explore, work with ChatGPT. Think about 3-4 microservices there, and think about 2-3 major features there, and start coding those features as well. Okay, so try to do those things. It will have better prospects as per what high selling point. You have more domain, more feature visibility. It will be considered as a value add. Next, include README files, your architecture diagrams, tech stacks, API endpoints, your database which you are using, how to run it in a Docker. in future we will talk about Docker as one of the session. Next, if you can include CI/CD based automation and okay, like Jira based tracking also, it is saying if you can do that. Project board, issue board, Gemini, unique ideas, whatever. Okay, at least maybe you can share some images of your Jira board there. Don't make your Jira board as public. Okay, but anyways, try to explore on the possibilities. But at least next tip is 2-3 projects with details. Okay, this boosts interview calls massively. Just imagine if you don't have a strong GitHub profile versus this one, this has a bigger chances because people know that you are doing it. Everything should be incremental, not like in one day you have done it all. So parallelly, that is what it is. Parallel preparation plus parallel job hunting. And when you're doing this parallel preparation, showcase it, right? Showcase on LinkedIn plus GitHub. So you don't need additional time for this. Whatever you are preparing, that you try to showcase it on these platforms, and then parallelly you are doing job hunting. When these two things happen, automatically interview calls chances are pretty high. So your preparation, you showcase it on LinkedIn as post and other places, on GitHub. Keep coding regularly, keep making short videos to give demos about your progress, publish it on all the platforms, and then keep doing these other things. Better chances are there. Nothing but multiple GitHub project with documentation and incrementally committed. Okay, this is another tip. Okay, fine, let's move forward. Now, so many of us will not do any of this, and then we will ask, why are we not getting job? There is a reason. We are not doing the things which needs to be done, and that is where we are not prepared to get the job, and nobody is then shortlisting, and nobody is giving us interview call also. It needs to understand the truth of situation, and then you need to solve that situation. Otherwise, you cannot really crack it. So all these are just yesterday we did, and we have good ideas. Now, if you still don't implement and still ask a question, why am I not getting? So it's not going to make sense, right? So once you know it, start working on that. And that is where 3 to 4 hours might be required additionally to daily showcase, become active on LinkedIn, maintain all these things in GitHub. That is where we said preparation plus job hunting, both of them needs time. That's where 10 hours are going to be required, because you cannot do things in like 3-5 hours. Preparation will also not happen. These things will also not happen. So huge amount of time is required in the right activities. Chalo, fine. Let's continue further. High impact. Okay. Daily applying strategy. Let's try to put it here. One more into high impact category. Daily apply strategy. What is this strategy? Let's try to check it here. Research shows recruiter post Java roles at 7 to 10 a.m. on weekdays. Okay, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. Nothing but now there is one obvious fact. Not sure how many of you know that, but whenever a recruiter is posting a job, majority of the time shortlisting happens based upon the people who are immediately applying for the job. Means if it is recently posted and then you immediately apply, then you have a good chance of being shortlisted. If let's say already 500 people have applied and then you apply on top of that, then your application will not be really visible also to the HR team. So it's not just about 1 week ago job was there and you're applying and then somehow you will get the call. It is not going to happen. You need to apply it immediately. Whenever an opening is posted, when you are in the beginning people who apply for that, better chances are there. And this applies for all the platforms. So you need to do daily basis. And now ChatGPT or all the LLM research, it is saying, it is observed that recruiters are posting this time in the morning on weekdays. That means you should also be active at this time to really search, are there latest jobs being posted on all the platforms, and you need to apply them quickly. You are anyways going to do some apply, but try to do it maybe in the morning time. You also be active. keep searching for recent posts. Search that on all the platforms. Naukri, LinkedIn, in the past 24 hours, in the past maybe 1 hour, whatever filters are possible. Try to do that. Keep searching for it. During this much of time, maybe 9 a.m. you log in or 10 a.m. you log in. Search for the recent job openings and apply for that. You will have a higher chance of getting interview shortlisted. That's a good tip. Okay, that's a good tip. Daily morning, maybe around 9 to 10 a.m. look for recently posted. Make it a daily habit, right? Every day, if you do this, recently posted jobs and apply for that. So that is going to be a good chance for you. Okay. Next, and you can go ahead for some of these kind of platforms, Naukri, LinkedIn, and all these other places. Some of the techniques are there. Apply to what kind of companies. Okay. Point is, you need to do it consistently. If you do it only for 1 day, 1 week, nothing will happen. You do it for 1 month, and then you will get maximum calls. If you keep doing this thing consistently, every day you are doing it for 1 month, 2 months, just blindly applying to the people. We will discuss more about this, of how you can even drop their emails and all. We will discuss it in future, but not just blind applying. We will come up with a system where we apply, where we follow up, where we drop them reminder emails. So you improve your chances for getting results. We will discuss that system, okay, in future coming next week. But yes, every day if you do that, then you have great chance of getting interview calls. Not just apply, we will further build it into a follow-up system. Apply, network, and follow-up system, we will build it like that. But fine, this is another high value volume activity. After this comes medium impact strategies. Medium impact strategies. I think this is preparation. Okay, API design, first technique, all this is preparation. Live debugging, showcase. Okay, again, everything is preparation. Monitoring, networking is another thing which might work out. And then comes low impact. All these are like, it will take more time if you do just certificates or keep busy doing only the lead code related work or hackathons or college coding events. It has impact, but slow impact. But we will not ignore it only. Okay, do only after high impact items are completed. Nothing, but now there is a priority. Many people might just get too much busy into these things and not do the things which really matter. AI is guiding you. Reach out to this third related item if you are already done with high impact and medium impact items. So because here, if you again, Pareto principle, guys, important things, work on that one, results will be quickly, rather than being busy on just additional stuff. Okay, so this is what it is. And realistic timeline. When interview starts happening, if you keep doing the right strategy, you can expect within 30 days good amount of calls to happen. And if you keep consistently happening, in more days more calls will start coming up. Okay, so roughly around this much of time it might take. This is what, as per this analysis, but we have already done the study. 3 to 6 months is what is best required. So I think we should look towards that kind of a plan. Okay, and further it is giving some step-by-step strategy also of this many number of days, what you should do on a weekly basis. We will come up with the plan later. Okay, but I think we have some high level details ready from this place. So guys, what you're supposed to do is read whatever you got out of this sheet plus whatever Claude told to you. And Claude is also telling a lot. Monday ko we will read Claude related analysis, and it is really telling a lot. And therefore this is saying, okay, 3 to 6 months of focused effort required. Then you will have multiple offer letters and future job switches will become easy for you. So become mentally prepared for long-term gain. Consistency is going to win. It's hard for everyone, and everybody is going through this. Okay, First job is about learning, not just about salary. So you can focus on how quickly you can get the job and start building something there. Okay. And more applications, the more you are trying to be active, applying, following up LinkedIn, you have more chances of success. Having a good resume and a good quality, your application is going to be more successful. So these are some tips provided. Okay. So I think we will walk through everything, but yeah, the core things we are understanding. Okay, fine guys. So that's it for today. The tasks for you guys will be read through both of the links and just go through that over weekend, understand every idea, and then you write down your points. What you are doing, what you are not doing, what are you doing consistently, what are you not doing consistently. So next week may a system we will build where we will do these things in a easy, consistent manner. Okay, chalo. Thank you everybody for your time, and in the end it will be day review and day planning. Actions will be there, tasks will be there, but we have to do that. And since past 20 days, 16 days, we are already doing the day planning. Now let's see, this engine you need to continue running for the next 3 to 6 months. Ideas will come, actions will come, results will happen. Okay, just be focused on the goal, work towards it, and results will happen, guaranteed. That is the outcome of your actions. Getting job is the outcome of your actions. If you don't take actions, you will not get the job. If you take the right actions, you will get the job. It is that simple. So keep taking right actions, give it consistency, results will come. Chalo. Thank you everybody for your time. We will be connecting for project at 10 a.m. and see you guys on Monday. But read these two links, come up with ideas. Monday ko we will catch up again. Okay? Chalo. Thanks Raj. Thanks everybody. Take care of yourself guys. Bye bye. Stopping the YouTube stream. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Have a great day. Thanks Avinash. Thanks team. See you at 10 guys.